Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get Pink Diamond CHET Holmgren completely for free here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM, and it is really simple. 200 blocks over multiple games. I am going to give y'all, in my opinion, the quickest and fastest method to get this CHET Holmgren card done, and hopefully it will help y'all out. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 17,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. 200 blocks for a free Pink Diamond CHET Holmgren who looks absolutely elite. This card is a must get. I understand that is a lot of blocks, but it is 100% worth doing for this Pink Diamond CHET. So first things first, let's just review the Pink Diamond CHET card. Obviously, I will have gameplay coming with this card later today, but for right now, let's just take a look at what the card is looking like on paper. He's 7'1" at the power forward to center position, 95 offense, 99 defense, 90 driving layup, 90 post fade, post hook, 89 mid and 3 ball, 88 free throw, 95 standing, and 85 driving dunk, 79 ball handle means with D'Antoni as your coach and a shoe boost. He will be able to timing burst, 98 block, 94 interior, 88 steal, 87 perimeter, 94 rebounding, 87 speed, 80 excel, 82 speed with ball, 87 lateral quickness, 95 stamina, 84 vert. The only flaw in this card is the 68 strength. It's much better than the 48 he had on his diamond, but it's still a little bit of a liability. He will get shoved around by bigger centers at times, drop stepped in certain matchups and things. Guys will dominate him on the interior a little bit. I honestly think his better position might even be power forward because we have so many good centers. For example, Wemby is a center only. D-Rob is a center only. Dikembe Mutombo only a center. Kareem only a center. A lot of the top bigs in the game are only centers. So a guy like CHET who can play the power forward position could be really useful. His badges, by the way, are insane. Hoff Posterizer, Rise Up, Catch and Shoot Claymore, Corner Specialist, Limitless Range, Anchor, Chase Down Artist, Interceptor, Post Lockdown, Pogo Stick, Rebound Chaser, Precision Dunker. Those are just the really important badges that he's got. Also, when you look at this card, one thing I will say, the badges are not upgradable, but he is, I mean, he's just such a complete card. He's even got silver clamps. He's got the defensive badges, even the badges that he didn't really have or that you wouldn't expect on him, like clamps, like brick wall, like a movable enforcer. He's got those at least on silver. It's better than nothing. I mean, handles for days on silver. He doesn't have speed booster, but that's about it. Like, that's about the only badge he's really missing. He is super complete and super good, and for free, he is going to be incredible. Now, to give y'all the actual method on how to get this CHET Holmgren card, it's basically going to be pretty simple. All you're going to do is go into a challenge game, and you're going to find the challenge that you feel like you are most comfortable based on the opponent that you're going up against. And in my opinion, it's probably this gold 25th anniversary rewards. These players, there's a Ralph Sampson. I guess is there a short guard? This has Dyson Daniels. He's not. He's a slashing guard. Baron Davis is a little bit more of a slashing guard. So there is a part of me that almost says maybe you want to use Ben Gordon, but Ben Gordon's also a slashing guard. I think this Baron Davis challenge is probably going to be your best bet for right now, because there's no challenge, I don't think, against a ton of really short players right now. But my recommendation for this challenge, since you're going up against 3 gold players on semi-pro, is basically just to put in your 3 tallest, best shot blocking players. So for me, I'm going to go Shaq, I'm going to go Kareem, and I'm going to go Wemby. Like, these dudes are absolute menaces as shot blockers, huge, massive player builds. And then I'm just going to go into a game. Oh, I have to actually have a 25th anniversary player, I think. So hold on. Let me find a 25th anniversary player in here real quickly. And then once I do that, we can get into the game and try it out. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Jason Richardson. That's a 25th anniversary player. That's what I'm trying to do. So you'll, I guess, use 2 of the best shot blockers that you have. But blocking shots in this game with really good shot blockers is not a very hard thing to do. And both Wemby and Kareem are elite level shot blockers. So, I'm going to show y'all what the way that I would recommend doing this personally. Offensively, I'm literally just going to score. I don't care. But you don't have to score if you don't want. You can just stack the blocks in one game, but you can knock it out over multiple games. Whatever. But I do believe blocks with really good shot blockers are not hard at all. And they can be really hard with players with low block ratings or who are small or whatever. But a player like this, I mean, I'm going to get a bunch of chase down blocks. Basically just by letting Baron Davis drive to the rim and then helping off a Simbalar who can't shoot anyway. So even if he passes it out to Simba, it doesn't do anything. But I'm basically just helping off Baron Davis. And then I'm trying to get him to drive the ball. And then I'm trying to either get a chase down block of him or whatever every single play. It's easier when they're going off of an inbounds or a score or something, I feel like, to score, generally speaking. I'll explain what I mean here in a second. Let me just go score here again with Kareem. The other thing about this challenge is the difficulty is so low that you can pretty much shoot close to anything you want and you will score offensively, which makes that aspect really easy. But basically all you're doing here, you're basically just giving Baron Davis an open lane to the rim and then you're jumping. And you're going to get blocks like pretty often. I haven't gotten one yet, but you will get them pretty often. This may not be literally the fastest way to do it. There may be a quicker challenge that is a little bit less of a slashing guard you could use. You could also do this where you load into triple threat offline games and just quit out of the game if you get matched up against a tall guard who can't shoot or a taller guard who's a slasher or whatever. But for right now, I really don't think this is a very hard thing to do at all. Like, I think you basically could pretty much get these blocks. I would say it really shouldn't take too long. We're not getting the right animations right now at all. Like, the players are not doing what I need them to do as of yet, but at the same time, I think we can probably stack these relatively quickly. Now, 200 is going to take a long time. This is going to be a several-hour grind in all likelihood, realistically. That's okay, though, in my opinion. For a pink diamond CHET HOLMGREN, who is going to be one of the very best cards in the entire game, it's an incredible free card. One of the very best free cards that has been dropped all year. Is he hard to get? 100%. Is he worth the grind? Also, yes, that should have been a block right there. I am not getting good block animations this morning, which is okay, but it's kind of annoying because I obviously want to get through these blocks, and I haven't literally been able to get a single block as of yet, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get one here. Get her to drive the ball, and that should be a block. There you go. There's one right there. 199 left to go, but I would think you could probably knock these blocks out at a rate of 5 or 6 per game pretty quickly. And then if you're intentionally like not scoring and you're just stretching each game out or whatever, I think you could get these blocks done pretty quickly if you use the right players. Like, I think you can definitely chunk these blocks pretty easily. Like, I think it might even be easier if you switch the shot blocker onto the short guard. Because then you can kind of a little bit easier control the way that they drive. But there's a second block right there. You're going to get a lot of blocks with guys like Wemby and Kareem because they're just so big, especially on the smaller guards. The one thing about Baron is that he is actually a slasher, so he will dunk the ball sometimes when he gets an open lane. But in general, can definitely get a lot of blocks. There's another one right there. 3 blocks in a row. It is not going to be too hard to get these blocks as a whole. It's not incredibly easy, but it's certainly not the hardest thing that 2K has ever done for these types of grinds. It's a time-consuming grind more than it is a hard grind, but it's also a grind that is 100% worth doing no matter what your team looks like. I got too far behind there with Libby. That was on me. But in general, we got 3 blocks on back-to-back possessions, back-to-back-to-back actually possessions right there. And like I said, I really do believe you could knock out 6, 7, 8, 10 blocks a game and get this done in a few hours. Like, I would say 3 hours seems pretty realistic. That's a rate of, what, a little under 70 blocks an hour, and that'd be 10 blocks every 10 minutes. I think you could average about a block a minute, probably. That seems pretty realistic. There might be a better challenge, by the way, to use for this for a guard that can't dunk. And like I said, also triple threat offline is an option, especially if you're on lower difficulty in triple threat offline, because if you match up against shorter guards that can't lay the ball up and stuff, or that can't dunk and are going to lay the ball up, again, it will make it easier. But we got 3 blocks that game, and I didn't even do it particularly well. I do not think as a whole this is going to be ridiculously hard. Time consuming, yes, but 100% worth the grind for one of the very best cards in the game in Pink Diamond CHET HOLMGREN. So with that being said, got to give 2K credit. This is awesome free content. Did not see this coming at all. Really came out of nowhere. So huge props to them and excited to see this as a thing. But that is it for this video. So I hope y'all did enjoy, and let me know if y'all are going for CHET. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.